So here we go, Big Champ is at it again. This is my hardcore Ironman account where the only thing I'm allowed to do is kill Champion Scroll monsters. Last video I covered how I set up the account, and now we're finally getting to kill the monsters after such a long hiatus. So yeah, let's see if we can get the Champion Scroll on the first kill.
Bogey.
Oh no!
Yeah, so if you're wondering why there's a year gap in the preparation and this update, it's because of how devastated I am about the first kill. Not dropping the Goblin Champion Scroll, but hey, we're back, we're ready to go, we're ready to be a champion, TBH, IMO, etc. Here we go. Yeah, and just in case you're wondering if the second one dropped it, don't hold your breath. We did get our first Goblin male though, so you know, it's not a complete loss. So maybe you're wondering many more things as well, like, how could this account possibly be interesting? You'll be killing goblins so slowly that you won't level, and it will be years before you get the scroll, so isn't this idea dead and you should stop wasting your time playing it? And what on earth are you doing with your life? Please stop ruining things and just play the game. Yeah, I would say you have some valid points, but, you know, this is gonna be really exciting, alright? Like, look, upgrade, right there. Bronze Shield. Is that the best in slot and toward unclean goblins? Maybe, but you know what? Why ruin the fun and look up the drop tables, you know? Maybe there'll be more interesting things. And don't forget, this game is inherently exciting. If we rewind a bit to when I started, I'm only combat level 5 after all. So these goblins are tough customers even for he who is named the Big Champ. I could lose the hardcore status at any time. You know, I could go at any time. At which point I have to live the rest of my championing career in utter shame. Not to mention, you know, these hype level ups are getting ready to just start rolling in. Speaking of which... Oh yeah. And it doesn't stop there, don't worry. There's a lot more where that came from. Little bit of attack. And up again. Okay, we get the point. We get the point. Stop. Stop. I guess we'll just have to wait until a little bit later on to celebrate level ups. There's just a little bit too many going on right now. But you know, there's other milestones to be happy about. For instance, on the same day as the day finally began the Champion Scroll hunting, I was able to spread my name out into the world of Gillinor. This fine gentleman saw me destroying goblins and feared me so much that he offered to do anything for me. I mean, you would expect that from the general public, you know, but I decided it was a little too early to be taking on squires and politely declined. You know, but I'm sure he talked about it to his clan later, you know, about what a complete and utter unit Big Champ is. You know, what milestone is this? This is the first spark of fame, spread out into the world. And as if the gods of RuneScape were in agreement with Big Champ's successful debut, we were granted this book on goblin history. It's as if the game was saying, there will one day be books written about the heroic deeds of he known as Big Champ. What's that? A little too much? Okay, I'll tune it down a little bit. Anyway, yeah, I'll bet half of you didn't even know goblins dropped this book. Well, you should give it a read when you get the chance. It has some important goblin history. It really enriches your gaming experience when you know a little bit about the lore. Ho ho ho! What do we have here? Oh yeah, forget about the bronze square shield. Look at this, man. Oh yeah, this is a true upgrade. Spears are like super surreal. As a kid, you know, I never played in a member server, so spears were like that forbidden weapon type. Like, you're able to use almost every other weapon type except for spears. And normal, like, bronze through rune spears don't really have a use once you become a member anyway, so having this as my current best in slot is pretty wild. See? I told you this account would be exciting, like, pfft. The chef's hat. Big Champ's first bling, Fashionscape, etc. This whole account is about getting the Champion's Cape, which is Fashionscape anyway. So this will be a nice thing to get used to. It finally feels like we're going in the right direction. And we can finally cover up Big Champ's bald spot. Not that he's insecure about it or anything. Yeah. Oof. I'm sure he didn't know he was gonna get hit with a Mammoth 2 when he got out of bed this morning. Man, back in the day it used to be all about the max hits. You would find me in the Karamja volcano outside of Elvarg's den, slapping up some of them lesser demons with my rune 2-hander, private messaging my friends about my epic 11s I kept hitting. But I went in with a shield, have my trusty rune battle axe. It has a higher max hit than a silly rune Scazmatar, so why would I even think about using one of those? Anyway, all that to say, we're already hitting 2s. We're becoming too powerful for these guys. The first easy clue scroll. It's sad, but you know the rules. We won't be doing them since it'd be way too much adventuring away from the big goal of this account. I don't even have a way to get a shovel anyway, so I'm stuck here killing these gobbies. But I'll hold on to it so we can have some kind of scroll dropping party or something like that later on. You know, maybe it'd be fun. Hold on a minute. Is that our next fashion upgrade? Intimidation is key in a world of conflict and fantasy. Right. Anyway, bam. Nice. Very cool. I like it. This might be our peak, killing goblins. Eventually we'll have to step it up to higher level goblins. But for now, we'll just have to keep on swinging. More scrolls of the wrong variety. Well, at least this will
make a fine addition to my collection.
Okay. 15. We're making some real progress. Well, okay, not really, but you know, enjoy the little things in life, for one day you'll look back and realize they were the big things. Kurt Vonnegut, you know? Maybe this 15 is small to all you pro gamers out there, but it's one of the first milestones where I can feel it. This is really happening. This account has a future, and a bright one. When you're stuck on that RuneScape grind, just remember that time when you hit level 15, and how good it'll feel when you finally reach your goal. I know it's been a while since I've given an update on this account, but just to show how committed I am, here's me putting another bond on it, you know? But also, shoutouts to Mistreams. I met him at the Goblins in Lumbridge, rocking his hardcore armor. I hope he achieves his goals someday soon. Anyway, bottoms up. I'll just give you a super quick bank update. If my calculations are correct, I killed a meager 201 goblins so far. Yes, it's, you know, there's a lot of work to do. Which is why I'm ending this video now and getting back on that grind. Tune in next time when we travel across the world in search of more interesting varieties of goblins to slay.